So what's happening here that you need to see is that making lots of money, making great income does not equal using that money well. And using money well isn't based on what I say is using well, isn't based on my prescription to you about how you should spend your money. Using money well means that the inner compass is aligned. There's no noise, there's no void. Remember that illustration about the woman dating the man? When you match yourself to the man that matches you for your values and what is actually on your checklist, not what everyone says it should be acceptable, there is such a beautiful match underneath the surface of, oh, you guys look good together. Even at night when you're sleeping, you're feeling content, you're feeling satisfied, you're feeling secure. And security doesn't come from a high income. Security comes from knowing you're matching what's happening on the outside and what's happening on the inside is lining up. And it feels so peaceful. It feels so righteous, so glorious. So if there's anything nagging about money behaviors, habits, maybe your saving rate isn't where you want it to be. Maybe you don't even know your saving rates. Because if you don't know your saving rate, then you don't really know what you're capable of. You don't know your potential. Because again, if you're making a lot of money and you're saving, like this woman I was talking to with multiple six figures in the savings account, you may think, oh, I'm great. But what if you could make twice as much? What if the same skills you have right now that are creating this level of income, the same skill, nothing changing, are able to create twice as much income as you're making now, and you could save 3 times as much money that you're saving? What if you could be the auntie that is the generous auntie just because she wants to be? Not because emotionally she feels forced to, not because she's making more money than everybody else in the family, but because she wants to. Because let me tell you something, nothing can be worse than coming at the end of your working years and looking back and realizing I could have made way more money. I made a lot of money, but I did not use it well. Not because I didn't know how to, but because I wasn't intentional about how I was using my money. Because at that point, you can't go backwards.